Hello out there, YouTube. What's going on, guys? It is D-Dun here, the most chill COD player, bringing you some more Advanced Warfare. This is going to be my highest kills to date on Advanced Warfare. It is 73, beating my previous benchmark by 3 kills. The exciting thing about this game is that I got 11,950 score, which is pretty amazing. I think it's pretty good. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it. Obviously it means that it's pretty fast paced. Now I will say that the first half I was kind of like in DNA bomb mode, so you're gonna see me playing not passively. I'm still obviously running around. I mean, I'm literally standing right by their flag, um, but it's just more along the lines of picking people off around flags and stuff. Trying to get good lines of sight and stuff, and trying to go for the DNA bomb. I go on a couple okay streaks. But then at halftime, I realized that we are losing by quite a large margin. So then I switch into PFO, play around the B flag, try and cap some flags, and I actually ended up with the most flag caps on my team. And definitely towards the end of the game, it got really, really hectic around the B flag. I get a bunch of feeds, so stick around to the end, and I hope you guys will enjoy. Today, what I would like to talk about is non-Call of Duty related. In fact, it's very personal to me, and it's something that I would say some of you most likely have experienced. Some of you I know have experienced. You've commented before, and some of you are probably a long way from experience this, and that is the birth of a child. So, in case you don't know, which most of you probably will because I mention it quite frequently in my videos, I do have a 2-year-old girl. Her name is Vera Monroe. She is the most precious, beautiful little toddler you have ever seen in your life. Absolutely wonderful. Love her to death. But we are expecting our second child, a boy this time, whose name we have elected will be Hudson Shea. Hudson is just a name that we came up with, and Shea is my middle name, so he's going to carry that, which I'm really excited about. I don't know, it'll be up to him, but it could start like a family name, so I'm really excited about that. I did a couple videos at the start of the pregnancy talking about the fact that we were going to have another baby. Gets pimped smack, bitch. And um and no one's really asked, but we have a C-section scheduled for Friday. We go in at 5:30. The procedure starts at 7:30, and I believe by 9:30, we should have him, and we should be discharged from the hospital most likely on Sunday. So more than likely, unless I post another video in between now and Friday, this will probably be the last video for probably a good week, maybe 2. And I'm sorry about that, but I'm taking a week off work and I want to spend it with my family and my new son. I'm sure you guys will understand that. At least hopefully you will. If you don't, then you're probably a jackass. Um, but I'm so excited. You know, whenever me and my wife were pregnant with my daughter, I was really hoping that it was gonna be a boy, and then come to find out, look at this feed going right here. Holy cow! And then it was a girl. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little disappointed at first, but now I finally get my chance to have a boy, which my wife wasn't really too excited about. It's kind of the reversed roles this time, but I'm really excited. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. My family lives 3 hours away. There is another quad and a 5-man. Make it the 6. Come on, get the 6. Get it. Um, and my parents are coming in. They live 3 hours away. My brother's flying in from Chicago. We'll have my in-laws floating around the house. It's gonna be crazy. So all my family, all my friends are gonna be in town. At least I don't have any friends, but all my family is gonna be around, and I couldn't be more excited. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. Um, I think it'll be a lot different than the birth of my daughter. Um, if you haven't been subscribed to me for back in Black Ops 2, whenever we had her, I did a commentary about it because it was a 30-hour labor. We were in the hospital in one room for 30 hours straight trying to have this baby. There were some complications, and she was in the intensive care unit for a week afterwards. She had to have a special monitor, even when we took her home for the first month. So that was, that was a lot of, a lot of adversity. Having your child and stuff, having to deal with that. And if hopefully, we won't have that problem, because what it had to do with the fact that my wife has a very narrow pelvis. And so there was a lot of problems getting Vera out, and that's why we're doing the C-section. And so hopefully all of those problems will be negated, and it should be a smooth, delivery process. And we can just take them home on Monday, and everything's going to be good. Like I said, I'm taking a week off work, so I'm just going to get to relax and just enjoy family time, and I could not be more excited about that. So, if you guys want, to leave me a congratulations or something, I would really appreciate that. It's always nice to see stuff like that. But it's just, fatherhood is something crazy. Like I said, it's something that you guys may have experienced or may not. It may be the farthest thing from your mind, but fatherhood is just, it's extremely frustrating sometimes. Of course, that's going to happen. Whenever you have, a child who has their own personality, but they don't quite understand, it's difficult for them to communicate their wants and needs and problems. So they get frustrated. For example, right now, my daughter just turned 2 last week, so she's in the quote unquote terrible 2 phase right now, and she goes through these times where she gets really frustrated for whatever reason, and the way that she expresses her anger is she will smack things, like not hit you, but she'll like knock over her juice cup or something, and just kind of stare at you like, bitch, like you better not get my way. And it's that kind of stuff is really frustrating, because you just want them to understand, or like use language to help convey what exactly they want. So it gets really frustrating sometimes. Of course, with the new baby, we're going to be waking up at all hours in the morning. There's going to be no sleep or anything. But then you have just like random times where they do, they say the first word, they giggle for the first time, they walk, they do all this new and exciting stuff that they've never done before. You know, Even just putting my daughter to bed right now is just so much fun. Which I know probably seems really silly to you guys, but it's like one of the best parts of my day, because we tuck her in, she gives me a kiss, and then she gives me an Eskimo kiss, and I say I love you, and she says love you. It's just the cutest thing ever, and stuff like that just absolutely makes my day. It's the part of life I'm in right now, and obviously it's something that we're gonna be going through for years and years, and it's gonna be crazy having two, but I'm just couldn't be more excited about it. It's just such a rewarding experience, even though, like I said, it is very frustrating sometimes. But wish me luck. I'd like to think that I'm okay father. It's my personal father experience was kind of up and down whenever I was very young. So I'm really happy that I'm not going to be that type of dad. I'm really, like, my wife talks about it all the time, that of all the people that she knows and all of our friends who have kids, most of them, pretty much all of them, are separated to some extent or the other, and so we're kind of in a strange situation where we're one of the few people who actually are together and are on our second kid, and we have a very good marriage, and it's, oh man, by the way, this is the part of the gameplay where it gets crazy. That was a 5-man feed. I think there's the 6th. I don't even know. Maybe a 7th. Maybe a rolling 8. Man, this game was a lot of fun. Fatherhood's a lot of fun. Just like Call of Duty. Shit, there's another 3-piece. Just like Call of Duty, it can be very frustrating, but also extremely rewarding. And I know this has kind of been a little bit of a just rambly commentary, but I just wanted to let you guys know I'm going to be gone for a while. I want to let you guys know why, and just a little talk about fatherhood. So anyway, that's that. If you enjoyed the video, Make sure to leave a like. If you hated it, that's okay too. Just dislike the shit out of it. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. Check out all the links below in the description, and we're going to be scrolling through so I can show you my medals and my score and stuff like that. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.